Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is still Tuesday, July 30th, 2019. I am the Drunk Poker. Tis beer time. You know, you look back on the history of your beer drinking. Let's call it that. I've been drinking beer for, well, let's say 30 years ish. I drank a lot of bad beer. Only in the last few years have I drank really good beer. Now, by that, I don't mean that the beer I drank was poorly made. It was well executed and did exactly what I wanted it to do, which was get hammered. The difference is now I don't really want to get blackout drunk. I mean, well, part of me does. That'll never go away. But what I really, really wanted in my beer is to deliver on the promise inside the can. The consistency is so important. The reliability of each brewery to deliver what they tell me they're going to give me is super, super important. And I want to thank my friend Caitlin from Redline Brewing for dropping by last week and dropping me off a bunch of beers. Here's the funny one. I forgot this was in there. I thought this was another Traffic Jam Gosa because the art was a little similar and I wasn't really paying attention. Closed Circuit is an American-style IPA, 6.9%, 54 IBUs. I believe Amarillo, Cascade, and Mosaic are the hops inside. So somebody actually asked me on the YouTubes, like, what's the difference? What is an American IPA? Actually, what the fuck is an American IPA? And I'm like, dude, really? Language, please? But an American-style IPA tends to be less malty than their English cousin. An English IPA tends to be more focused on the fruitier aspects, whereas the more tropical, I should say, the more malty aspects. Like if you have an English IPA, example Pompous Ass, you notice that the hops are not quite as bitter. There's not as much pith and pine. Whereas American, especially West Coast IPAs, tend to be focused a little more on the pine and the pith and the bitterness. This is an American style IPA, after having said all that. In my new glass, which I really love. I love a good tulip glass. Today I was talking about the cost of beer. And, you know, this is a big beer. This is a 6.9% ABV beer. Yeah, you're going to pay a little more for it, but at the end of the day, if you trust the brewery, as I trust Redline, to deliver on the promise of good beer, you don't mind paying for it. Grapefruit, pineapple, a little bit of melon. Beautiful. Let's get it, my friends. Cheers to Redline for sending me beers and for sending the wonderful Caitlin into my life who, honestly, I swear to God, I just want to know all the stories. So many stories. So many things that you can never tell anybody. So many good stories. But anyways, let's get into it. Cheers, my friends. Enjoy your Tuesday. Bam. So again, I would say this is leaning into the west coast of the IPA world. A little more malty, not quite malty English IPA malty, but definitely like a bready, toasty breaded malt body. Lots of pineapple, grapefruit up front, melon, some papaya in there. It's a nice IPA at 6.9. It doesn't really drink like a 6.9 like when you think about it. I'm not getting a lot of burn on that. A nice bitterness on the back end, slight pine. It's exactly, again, are you delivering on the promise of your beer? That's all I care about. If you tell me this beer tastes like this, I'm gonna trust you and I'm gonna buy that beer. And if you're not giving your consumer what you've promised them, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? Sometimes you only have one beer to make an impression on a consumer, and it's so important to deliver on that beer. And Redline does with this, and they have with everything I've had before this since, you know, Kayla stopped by. I'm a huge fan of Double Clutch. I don't remember if you guys remember, I got 4 of those, and they were such a lovely, lovely beer. One of my favorite double IPAs in Ontario. I love Clutch, despite the fact that it says it's a pale ale. It's basically an IPA, and it's crushable. This is more my style, too, right? This is leaning West Coast, which, you know, everybody's got their favorite style IPA. This is mine. In a biggie in a 2-pack world, right? You pick a side. Not that you can't enjoy the other, but you got a favorite. Like all parents have a favorite child. Is it me? It better be me. It's probably not me. Damn it. Man. Anyways, I gotta go and enjoy dinner. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Be nice to each other. Enjoy a pint. Enjoy the weather. Such a short time, my friends.